Good morning, everyone. We're gonna pick up a load of propane, I think, going to Colorado. I don't know where we're going yet. I haven't got the load information yet. We've been sitting around all morning waiting on a load, so we'll get there. Went into Walmart, got a little bit of groceries, bought a coffee maker so I could have coffee now. Because sometimes I'm out in the middle of nowhere and you can't get a cup of coffee. What else did we get in there? Nothing really important. We bought some hamburger patties, and I got a George Foreman grill. At evening time, I'll get out of the truck, cook, have me a hamburger. Usually I just cook them all at once, and I warm them up in the microwave. Can't think what else we bought. Coffee maker, that's most important. Oh, paper towels. Always got to have paper towels. Always have my paper towels. I have them on a bungee cord on the back of my seat so I can just grab them. It's a little hack I learned a long time ago, how to keep your paper towels. Usually when I first started, I just throw them on the floor. Oh man, you know, they get wet or something would happen to them. So I put them up there now, so it's just a little easy hack. And I got a little pocket thing here where I can put stuff in. I take vitamins every day, so I got my vitamins in there. So we're just waiting on a load. It's supposed to be coming after he gets it put into the system. Then we'll go load. Think what else we can do today. Oh, there's plenty of stuff today. We did park at the Walmart last night, and they allow you to park here. But people are throwing trash out of their truck. I don't know if you can see it. Just over there. So it's just a matter of time before they kick us out of here for people throwing trash out of their truck, and they're just too lazy to walk to a trash can that's maybe a couple hundred feet over that way. That just aggravates me. I don't throw my trash on the ground. I don't throw trash out the window. You keep a little bag with you, which I've got a lot of trash right now because I went grocery shopping. You just keep a little bag with you, and then you take it to a trash can at a Love's or any truck stop. They all have trash cans. I mean, even if you go to a Love's or whatever, people still throw their trash on the ground. Maybe if they got out and walked, they wouldn't be so heavy, but I don't know. It just aggravates the crap out of me. I could rant about that forever. So, we're getting ready to go. I don't know where we're going yet. But we'll get back on here when we figure out where we're going and let everybody know, and we will talk to everybody later, and keep your stick on the ice. Alright guys, we got another load on here. Got a load of propane, and we're going to go to Kiowa, Colorado, which is kind of southeast of Denver. I don't even have to go into Denver, so that's good. I had to go do some grocery shopping this morning. We did our pre-trip, made sure everything's good. It took about 2 hours to load this load of propane because they have a pump down, so it took forever. So we're just driving across here and having a grand old time. Look at the beautiful scenery. There's nothing to see in Kansas. I swear, just driving through here, it just seems like it just takes forever to get through Kansas. But it doesn't. It's just all in your mind. You're just kind of just going, So, hopefully everybody's up to something good today and got some good loads and having a great day. I certainly am. I still haven't got my truck clean, so I'm going to be driving by Oakley again. I drove by last night and there was I don't know, 10 trucks in line. I was like, nah, just keep going. So we're gonna drive by it today and see what they look like. If there's any more, if there's just a couple trucks in line, I'll stop and get it washed. There's definitely a lot of traffic out today. So, what's this guy got on the back here? He looks like he's got some lights. He's driving down the road, probably for a construction job. Yep, that's exactly what he's got on. I think there's nothing but farmland out here. I tell you what, there need to be like a tree planting program. Maybe block a little bit of this wind off because it's windy again today. So we don't have to go into the mountains today, so that's not bad. We're still being the flat plains of Colorado. Everybody thinks of Colorado and they think mountains. Pretty much half of it's just flat plains. It's all flat until you get to Denver, and once you get outside of Denver, you go straight up. Which I took a video of that hill. It seemed like it's straight up. It seemed like it's a long, long climb. I could be wrong. I mean, I haven't been across every mountain range there is, but that one seems like it takes forever to go up. Well, looks like we're catching up with FedEx. There ain't really much going on today. We'll get out here probably about 7 o'clock our time, 6 o'clock their time, and we'll get unloaded tonight. If we see anything exciting, we'll get back on here and show you what's going on. So, everybody's out there, have a great day, and have a great trip, whoever's listening on here, and God bless everybody. All right, we're 1 mile away from Colorado. I don't know if we'll get to see the sign because we got to pass Old Dominion here. Oh, hurry up. There we go. We're going to get around them in time. Old Dominion. Driving them day cabs. Let's give him a wave. He wouldn't even look at me. Let me over. Oh, he gave me the lights to get over. I guess we need to turn our lights on. It's starting to get a little dark. I just read a sign just a little while back that said high winds tomorrow in Colorado. So we're gonna have to watch yourself tomorrow, just so we don't flip over. But hauling tank's a little different. The wind kind of goes around your tank, so you don't need to worry about it as much. But if I was hauling dry van, we had a guy that flipped over last year in a dry van, mile marker 1. So scales will be over here in Kansas on the left. I don't know if you'll be able to see them or not. We're just driving down the road, just boring as can be. Looks like it's raining over there. I hope not. I didn't get my truck washed because it was too busy there. They were lined up all the way, probably about 10 deep. And they only got one bay over there at Oakley, so I just kept driving down the road. There's someone in there, but they're not open, I don't think. Alright, if you look on the right, when we get past this overpass, it'll say, welcome to colorful Colorado. A lot of people stop there and take pictures in front of the sign. No, they're closed. So we kind of need fuel, but we got to get past the scales. If I get fuel before I go over the scales, I'll be overweight. So I got to wait till I get past the scales and see how much I got in that other tank. I got a little bit over a quarter, and I got a quarter in the other tank, and I need to go 96 miles. So I'll be able to make it. There's a TA right, sorry, road's bumpy. There's a TA right past the scales in Lyman, Colorado. So we could make it there. I usually like to fuel at the Loves, but it looks like I'll just have to bite the bullet tonight and get fuel at the TA. Looks like it's gonna rain, but I haven't ran into any yet. How's everybody doing tonight? I'm doing just fine. It's a lovely day. It's 55 degrees, and the weather's going to stay nice till tomorrow when the wind picks up. This guy texting and driving. How I do this is I got my little headphones on there, and I'll just put them in my ear and push the button and it records. So I don't have to take my eyes off the road, or I can start it by voice command too. So I always have my eyes on the road. There's a big windmill farm over there on the right. I don't know if you can see it or not. You can kind of see the windmill. Looks like there's a feedlot over here on the left. Some kind of farm. Yeah, it's a feedlot. I can smell it. It smells great. Delicious. Makes you want to eat something right now. Right against the road. The wind's coming a little bit from the south. Ooh, that's bad. Anyways, I just thought I'd check in. Tell you guys, show you guys what I'm doing. Heading still over here to Iowa, Colorado. I always go over the bumps in Oklahoma when I'm talking to my wife, and I tell her this is a song of the Oklahomans, because Oklahoma has rough roads. I think they've been working on I-70 since they built it, and they've never stopped working on it. I-70, 44 in Oklahoma. They just kind of half do it, and then they just half do it again and again and again and again, just so they have job security, I think. Well, I don't really have much to say. I'm just telling you giving you updates what's going on. Boy had basketball practice tonight. Wife's working. My daughter, she had cheer practice this morning, and not really doing much this afternoon. I'm still trying to convince my wife that we need to move to Montana, Wyoming, North Dakota, South Dakota. One of the four. Right now we live in Missouri, which it's not bad in Missouri. I love Missouri. But I've always wanted to live out in the open. I just think it'd be wonderful. She's not biting on it yet, but we'll see. Problem with her is she's got to have internet for her job, so that's the problem. Live out in the middle of nowhere. How are you going to get internet? Well, we kind of live out in the middle of nowhere now, but we have internet. We'll probably end up just living in Missouri the rest of our life, but you know, you could dream. Everybody's got dreams. Wonderful. I'm going to go up and visit up there summer, well, at the end of May, I'm going to go to South Dakota, and I'm going to go to Wyoming, probably in Montana, maybe into Utah. We're going to come back through Colorado because we're going to go see Yellowstone and stuff like that. Yellowstone, Mount Rushmore, just all the stuff I've never seen. I would rather go see that than go to a beach. Anyways, I'm just rambling on. Everybody have a great day. We'll get back on here when we start to unload. We'll probably show you a little bit of unloading. Everybody have a great day, and God bless you. All right, we're unloading here tonight. Not much going on, so we'll probably get back on here a little bit later, and we'll probably end the video for tonight after that. So we got about 15% to go. We're about done. All right, we'll see you on here later. All right, guys, we got unloaded back there. We're heading back to McPherson. I don't know where we're going tomorrow. We stopped on the way out in Lyman to get fuel at the TA. So we stopped there, and they don't have DEF. I need DEF. So I only put 100 gallon on because I needed fuel to make it to where I was going, Kiowa. And we're going to go back over here about 50-something miles to Love's and get some fuel. We're going to top up on fuel, and we're going to get some DEF. I usually don't try to fuel places that don't have DEF. Right now I'm at a quarter of a tank, which I don't like being below a half a tank of DEF, because if you run out, it messes all kinds of garbage up. Another question I had was, I wonder what kind of, radios people are running out there, or even if they're running radios, CBs. I run a Connex. I usually leave it on all the time, just to hear what's going on up ahead. But you don't hear too much chit chat on the road anymore. Back when I first started 20 years ago, everybody was on the radio. I like having my radio. I run a Connex and I have Wilson antennas. I'm sure there's better antennas out there, so if anybody's listening, know of any better antennas, I mean, give me a heads up. But so far these Wilsons work pretty good. They get out there pretty good. It's 48 degrees. It's pretty warm over here tonight. Well, yeah, we unloaded that load of propane over there. When I got there, there was a guy in front of me, and I was like, oh, I'm going to have to wait an hour for him to unload. Well, they had one tank, but they had two sides you can unload on. You can unload on one or the other. That's what that guy told me. He goes, you can go to the left or go to the right. I said, I'll go to the left, you go to the right. And we unloaded on each side. We have to push against each other, but that way I didn't have to wait an hour. I could just unload. That's pretty clever on their part for one tank to have two unloading spots. Most tanks just have one, and that's it. I'm sure everybody by now is probably in bed. Most people are. You got the night shift runners, which, I have to give them guys props, because it's hard to stay up all night long just to take the loads where they need to go and stuff like that. I've done it before. I used to run the night shift all the time too, but I'm 42 years old now. I don't think I could do it. I'm sure there's people that are older than me that could stay up all night and do it, but I usually run till midnight, 1, maybe 2 at the latest. 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to bed. I used to stay up, 24 hours at a time, a couple days at a time. I can't do that anymore. Then my wife gets on to me. Oh, you drove all night to get home? This is back when we had paper logs. Paper logs, you just fib on everything you do. Now we got these e-logs. I kind of like the e-logs because you get to stop at the end of the day. Unless you're doing anhydrous, then you got ag exempt, and they can want you to keep going. But I still run. I'll get up at 7 o'clock in the morning, and midnight is the end. Unless I'm just about to where I unloaded. To unload, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. And then if I do that, I don't get up till about 9. So I'm just jabbering on. I hope everybody enjoys this video, and everybody have a great night, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night, and God bless everybody.